We all know that one person who got into great shape and stayed in great shape. It's a little bit fucking annoying, isn't it? Because you struggle with that. But the reason that is, and the reason most people struggle is because they think getting in shape and staying in shape is the same thing. But actually, getting in shape and staying in shape can be broken down into a three-part system. And most people never make it past level one. By the end of this video, you will understand why that is. And you will also understand how to get in shape, but also stay in shape using my three-part system. The reason you get stuck in this cycle is because you spend 8 to 12 weeks trying to lose fat. And you know what? You might do an okay job of that. You might lose 5 to 10 kilos. But at the end of that, you think the job is done. But in the famous words of Kobe Bryant, the late great Kobe Bryant, job is not finished. But it's not your fault because no one's really taught you what comes next. Now, level one is what you do okay at, and we like to call this burn. And it is what it says on the tin. You burn the body fat, you get lean, you introduce the basics, or as I like to call them, the big five. So you start to lift, you start to move more, you start to manage your calories and eat a 80-20 diet, you hydrate, and you start managing your sleep. That is if you're doing it the right way, and that's exactly what I do with my clients, because there's no stupid diets, no detoxes, and things that just do not work in the long run. But this is why people never make it past level one. They get stuck at burn because they simply stop doing the things that got them there. They think, right, I've lost 5 to 10 kilos, I've got in shape, now the job is done and I can just go back to living how I was before. Then the weight starts creeping back on, you start to feel a little bit shit, you're missing the gym sessions, you're not moving as much, you're not eating as well, and before you know it, you're back at square one. Oh no. Oh, it's frustrating. I get it. It's frustrating. So here's what you're going to do instead. You're going to move on to phase 2, which I like to call build. Now, build is where the magic happens, and it's probably the phase that you're going to need to spend the most time in. Think about it like this. You have introduced some really amazing habits in order to lose fat and get in shape. Now, in order to keep it off, you have to solidify these habits, and that doesn't just happen overnight. It won't happen in that 8, 12, 16 week period that you had whilst losing the fat. It might take you 3 months, it might take you 6 months, it might even take you a year, but you have to keep practicing with that consistency. And in this build phase, you're going to build some muscle, build habits, and learn how to live your life and how to navigate things like social events, holidays, birthdays, without taking loads of steps backwards. Now, this is the bit where you're proving to yourself that you are that person who can lose weight and keep it off. And then you move into phase 3, which is become. So, the 3 stages: burn, build, become. We call them the 3 B's round here, and it's so easy to remember that, isn't it? It's so easy. That's why I've done it, isn't it? That's why I've done it. So the final stage is become, and that is the place where you simply stop having to think about all of these habits and you just do them automatically. You become the person that does these habits on auto. You become the person that other people look at and go, wow, that's really fucking annoying because they lost weight, got in great shape, and they managed to keep it off. I wonder how they did that. Oh, it's because they followed the 3B structure. And you've become the person that eats well most of the time. You've become the person that goes to the gym without thinking about it. You've become the person that does 10k steps on the regular. You've become the person that sleeps 7 to 9 hours a night without really having to try. You've become the person that fills up your water bottle in the morning and smashes 3 litres of water without even having to think about it. And that is how you get in great shape and you stay in great shape. So remember, Burn gets you in shape. Build teaches you how to stay there, and it becomes who you are. And if you enjoyed this video, make sure you subscribe, because I'm going to be breaking down every single one of those phases and how you can make the most of them and get the best result.